Post-show
It's the
blues.
post-show. What's your best Skaven impression?
My best Skaven impression.
Putting you on the spot.
Put me on the spot, man. I gotta think of what I want to say because I saw one thing like, man, it's too embarrassing. You think me stupid slow? I don't know. I don't know. That's something you like. Hopefully, one day we can get big enough to where we get like we have a reason to like fly out to a con somewhere. That'd be cool. Then I'll get like I'll get so out of my mind that I will become Queek or Tretch maybe.
Don't give Pax too much to drink. He turns into Queek after 4 drinks. You just like hear from like the other part of the barn.
It's like don't go up to that hotel room. Pax stripped naked, covered himself with black hair. I don't know where he got it from.
Yeah. Open the door and you're just like squatted on the bed like I will murder kill you.
I'll murder kill you. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I used to do Warpstone, but you know I got a kid now. I can't do that shit anymore. Warpstone, not even once.
Not even once.
Yeah, it just yeah.
Do you want to get the DLC out of the way, or do you want to get who we're doing next week out of the way?
Oh yeah, let's do. Do you still feel like dwarves, or what do you got for me? What do you get?
Well, I was gonna see because I think the 2 major races that we haven't touched, that are like viable and in a good place ish are dwarves and vampire counts. So either of those, I'm totally down for either.
That's funny because I did a little. I did like a short, probably like 50 turns. I guess you can call that short. Of what's his name? The necromancer, not the vampire, but the
Barrow Legion.
Yeah, the Barrow Legion.
What's his name?
I like the name of that, the Barrow Legion.
Oh my god, what is Heinrich Kemmler? There you go.
Kemmler. I mean, I'm still kind of interested to do the dwarves because I've been holding off on getting to them.
Okay. Are you thinking Krazak Crack? Or are you thinking?
I like having like the broad pick. Like I like being able to choose like the dwarves, and after that, if you want to pick the specific lord, because I don't want to poison the well because I feel like I'm very. I want you to have some freedom in that too, you know.
Well, no, I'd rather just like bounce ideas off you because I think like Krazak Karak is very vanilla. I don't want to play Grom Brindle. That's the only one I'd say like no to, just because I'm concerned about his start position. He's like Volkmar for the Empire, who starts in this like as Krazak Karak in the same start location.
Oh yeah.
But they've talked about moving him, so I'm just like
I don't a little hesitant.
Yeah,
I've never played this one either.
Yeah, if I was gonna do Krazak Karak, I'd rather just do Thorgrim.
I like Thorgrim.
I'm down for that.
I mean, you say it's vanilla, but is it? Because I tried like after the Greenskin update, it is not like it used to be, man.
No. I'm just saying, like, in terms, because like Ungrim buffs Slayer, so you kind of have a focus on that, and Clan Angren has like an ulterior motive because they want to retake Carrick 8 Peak, so like most of it's going after that. I just feel like Thorgrim is like the most like default, like he's the Gorok of the dwarves.
Yeah, he is. I mean, that's the thing. I'm on board with not picking what was it, Ungrim? The one who is going to be moved. Is that the one?
Grombrindle.
Yeah. I'm down for not picking him because they have been hinting at that for a while. So, other than that, I mean, I am not looking forward to doing the Krazak Karak chase. But if you wanted to,
orcs or orcs?
Would you? Well, let me put it like that. We're fighting orcs no matter who we pick, man.
Well, it's just the amount.
Yeah, is it just the amount? Do
Would you rather
even
fight
keep track
Az-
of?
Would you rather fight Azeg or Grimgor again?
I fortunately didn't fight too much Grimgor because I didn't go too far in the Mortal Empires.
Mhm.
What would you rather do? Because you've been fighting the Greenskins for so long. I mean, do you want to be fighting Azag? Do you want to be further out west, trying to get back to Karazar, Karak Eight Peaks, or Thorgrim? I don't know who you like. Like, do you want to try Slayers? Like, I've never done the Slayer thing. I think that could be interesting.
Yeah, I've never completed a dwarf campaign, but I've like played a lot of like intros to most of them.
Basically that's what I've done.
So maybe let's try Ungrim because like I feel like that's going to be a little bit more digestible, and I don't have to fight Grimgor and only Grimgor again.
Ungrim's the Slayer, right?
That's the Slayer King, yeah.
Yeah, that sounds fun. I like the idea of Slayers.
Far north, you kind of get a chaos fight.
Yeah. I think it's more interesting, especially if the greenskin changes. So, I mean, I watched a little bit of the Legends All Slayer campaign. I don't know how the fuck you did it, but I'll have to go back and watch a little bit of that.
Well, like one thing to keep in mind too is like Ungrim has like in the last update, I think, just got recently that any Slayers in his army, like they can't lose models until they hit 50% health.
Holy shit.
So you have like full ranks. Yeah, you'll have full numbers for most of the battle if you're using Slayers.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm down for that. Ungrim it is.
Okay. Cool.
All right, that's out of the way. First order of business is done. Second order
to speculation.
Yeah, speculation. Well, let's cover Troy really quick because that's going to be easy. It's coming out the 13th of August for free. Yes, motherfucker, for free. If you decide to get Epic Game Stores, which I had sworn off, but my wife got it for streaming purposes, so that ship has sailed. So it's like, well, if she has an account on there, I might as well download it for free, basically.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm going to sell my soul yet, but we'll see.
That's what I realized. Like, I was thinking about it. I was like, damn, man, I wish it wasn't on Epic Game Store. And then I was like, wait a minute, she's already downloaded it. So I was just like, because I wasn't going to say no. Like, I wasn't going to get into that whole, like, that was my stand to make. But, it's both of our computers. So I was just like, well, fuck it. That bridge is already burned, man. Might as well get it.
Yeah.
And it's been looking a little bit better and better. I've seen, some of the things I've seen have definitely, well, maybe at the back of my mind is like, it's for free. So really, if that's the price I get it for, can I really complain?
Yeah, I sacrifice a little bit of morality and I get a free game, so fuck it.
Yeah, and it's in Greece, and I like Greece. So,
Yeah, I do like the setting, honestly. Like, I like the movie Troy. I used to watch it as a teenager.
I love that movie
all the time.
The movie Troy is an American classic.
Yeah, Orlando Bloom, Eric Bana, Brad Pitt.
What more do you need? And who's the guy who what was the guy who played the father of Orlando Bloom in that movie? Like the father Troy. He's a big deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to.
He was in some movies that me and my dad used to watch.
Yeah, he's in
Ben-Hur. I think he was in Ben-Hur.
Yeah, he's in Ben-Hur. Hold on. I'm pulling up his IMDb page because this needs to be answered.
Yes.
This is what the post show is about.
It is. Let's see. Google. That's not what I want. Get out of here. Fucking Internet Explorer. Ben-Hur. Oh yeah, they made that shitty remake. Fuck you. Charlton Heston.
Is that his name?
I think that was Charlton. Let me look up Troy really quick. Troy.
Holy shit, Sean Bean is in...
Yeah, he was Odysseus. Yeah, Sean Bean was in that too, yeah.
Oh my god.
Sean Bean in everything.
Yeah. Hey, we're making a medieval movie. or like anything with like, so we're making a sword and shield movie. Call Sean Bean.
Yeah, call Sean Bean. He's all about it, man. See, Brandon. I thought Charlton Heston.
What's his name in the movie? I can't even remember.
I don't know. It's just Orlando Bloom's dad. Or is it Peter O'Toole? Is that? Maybe it was. Oh yeah, I was thinking of Lawrence of Arabia. That's what I was thinking of.
Oh.
Yeah, that's a solid movie. That's better than Ben-Hur. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
A long time ago, I used to watch the chariot race.
Yeah, for Ben-Hur.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think Lawrence of Arabia is better than Ben-Hur. Although that opening scene where he breaks the shades on that slave ship is pretty badass. I don't remember much other than that. Yeah, Peter O'Toole, that's the guy. He was in Lawrence of Arabia and a bunch of other stuff. I only know him from that. So great.
Huh.
Yeah, so many fantastic actors in that movie. Great.
Yeah, I'm like curious as to how it didn't go like any farther.
What do you mean?
Like it wasn't that successful, was it?
I get it. Maybe. To me, it was successful. I've seen it so many damn times.
Yeah, like it was awesome for me because that was like my shit as a teenager. But like it was like that and Gladiator and the occasional Braveheart rewatch.
I didn't get to see Gladiator in theaters though. I did see Troy in theaters.
I didn't see either of them. I'm too young.
Yeah. Sorry. It's okay. Well, I was too young for Gladiator too, I think, at the time.
Yeah, anyway, I'm very excited because I do love the setting. And even if it's like a quicker campaign and like a small map, I just hope they're doing stuff like similar to like Total War, like Three Kingdoms and stuff like that, where it is a smaller game, but they sort of experiment with game mechanics that fit into later games. Like if this is all just a testing ground for Warhammer 3, I will be ecstatic.
Well, it's using the Warhammer 2 engine. I know that for a fact. Yeah, I've heard a lot of people theorize that it is kind of like a, like we had the Proving Grounds. I think that was what was called the Proving Grounds beta or something like that for Warhammer.
Yeah, they did experimental changes.
Yeah, I think some of it is going to be experimental. I always like Three Kingdoms is really good. If you ever, one day it'll be worth checking out. I think when it's more complete, they have another expansion coming soon, which I am excited about. The Non-Man campaign. Anybody who played Dynasty Warriors out there is excited like I am. But like I mentioned before, every faction, not every faction, but most factions have different abilities and basically missions. Like some people are governors, some people are warlords. You can even be the emperor, which plays totally different. You can be the rebels, essentially. And they all have different... I don't know. It's got a different feel. Like I mentioned how I liked playing as the governors before because you're encouraged to play tall as opposed to wide, and you get bonuses from that for basically being a governor. Like you're not there to conquer the world, at least not right away. You're there to just manage your provinces and to aid the empire, essentially. And that's kind of a fun way to play for me. So yeah, but Troy is definitely a smaller scale. It looks like it may expand a little bit because there is going to be some Amazonian DLC, I guess, right at the beginning. I think it's going to be free LC, so we'll see how that shakes out.
I feel like free LC at launch is just part of the fucking game.
It is. It's bullshit. Once I realized that a lot of the shit was like already in the install file and you were just, because I remember before it really made like big news that like, video game journalism was basically shit. Like I was like, man, I just downloaded like this like supposed DLC and it was only like 3 kilobytes. What the fuck did I download? Like, I was like, just that one line of code to basically turn it on was what you downloaded.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's bullshit. But in this case, I think it is not really, because I don't think they're quite done with it. This seems very last minute. What they're working on right now.
That's some bullshit too. We have some free LC at launch that you might get.
I don't know. I have such little empathy because I made a comment in one of on YouTube about like if Creative Assembly had certain people's work ethic, I would be balls deep in a Beastman.
Oh yeah,
by now. And yeah, so you saw that. Yeah, and it's true. I feel like the amount of hours I've worked, and I know these guys are getting paid more than me, at least most of them. And it's like, fuck off with the COVID is screwing up the work schedule. I don't listen to me, Creative Assembly. No one gives a fuck. Cry me a fucking river. Like the rest of us out here being exposed and working fucking 60 hours a week. Suck it up and finish this shit, okay? That's like the one thing I feel powerful about. I'm sorry.
Like, hey, I did my time.
Yeah, I'm watching people I work with get sick and like having to quit and stuff like that. So, get fucked, guys. You can work from home. I think you can. You know what? Drink some fucking coffee that you ordered from Amazon. Because it definitely doesn't carry the disease when you order it from Amazon. And have that coffee. Smoke some weed because I know you're in California, places out there. I can't do it because my job. You can, and you get paid more than me. Who's counting anyway? And write some lines of fucking code and get that shit out of us, okay? And I know they'll never listen to this, but if they did, there goes their early access. But whatever, I'm a little salty, man. I've been working hard. Okay, I've been working hard through this whole shit. So
no, fair enough.
I love hearing from my like one friend that like gets to stay home and work from home and makes like $40 an hour. Like, yeah, he doesn't do anything special. So whatever. There's my rant. Anyway, DLC. DLC. I guess we should feel lucky. No, we are. So all we know right now is if I didn't lose anybody, we have the Wood Elf DLC, which I am excited about. Don't get me wrong. I like the idea of the Wood Elves. I like the units. I like the green dragons. I don't know what you call them.
Forest dragons.
Forest dragons. I like that as you expand on the map, you kind of spread the forest. Beyond the borders of Athaloran, which is fun. We have not had the legendary lord confirmed. I am hoping that one of the lords is that evil one called Draika, I think her name is. I don't know if you've heard of her.
I looked her up after people were like, oh, it's totally her.
See, I've heard so many people, at least the people I've seen that I think are more accurate, being like, yeah, she's not going to be in it, or at least not like the main feature of it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm hoping that Draika is in it. Because for one, I like the tree creatures. Like I like creatures a lot. And especially like forest elementals. I think they're cool. But either way, the forest Wood Elves rework is coming. Thank God, because they're basically unfucking playable unless you mod them. That would be the only way I'd recommend you playing them right now.
Yep, pretty rough.
Yeah, get the SFO mod and plays the Wood Elves. A lot of people shit on the SFO mod, but it does some things right, and one of those things is a few of those things are Chaos Beastmen and Wood Elves. So if you're gonna play as them, you have to basically get that mod. No way around it, because they've received no updates since like basically Warhammer 1.
Yeah.
As sad as that is. Also, it's been theorized. People, of course, are still debating. Let's be real here. Skaven is coming with the Wood Elf pack. It's not going to be Dark Elves. It's going to be Clan Molder. I know I'm saying it with such like a high degree of certainty.
Yeah.
But I Clan Molder, the fact that they have Hell Pit and Mortal Empires, which seems like such a good start position for the Skaven. It seems like a new thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The fact that they tested things out with Clan Eshin, Grom the Paunch, like I think there's going to be a mixture of Grom the Paunch's mechanics and possibly either Clan Eshin or Clan Scryer are going to be mixed together in some way to create Clan Molder. Because it's all about experimentation on like biological subjects.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm hoping for some rat ogres with Gatling guns is what I'm hoping
Holy
for.
fuck. Like rat ogre state troops. Just like paratroopers.
There's like the final battle in that game Vermintide. You have to fight like basically a rat ogre with like a Gatling gun and a flamethrower or a warfire thrower, and it's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I want some rat ogres with Gatling guns. It'd be great, man. They can stand up to Necrofex Colossus. They'll be the only thing.
Holy shit.
But I don't know what you're hoping for. I'm mainly hoping for, the Wood Elves, I'm hoping for an interesting Vortex campaign with legendary lore mechanics. Mm-hmm. I want some interesting mechanics. That's like what I'm all about now. Imric was okay, you know. Grom was great. The Eltharion was kind of disappointing. I feel like his extra mechanics there really wasn't much to it. Kind of cool, but
good idea. But the execution was like, yeah.
Let's put it this way: I'm not going back to play Eltharion anytime soon.
No, but that's also because I played like so fucking much of him.
Yeah, that's probably true.
I played both campaigns all the way through twice.
I did look at like kind of like Grom's. I almost played Grom for a little bit recently. I was like, I had fun with Grom.
I could go for that, yeah.
But you know, I ended up doing. I forget what else I did. I think I did a modded Beastmen and a modded Chaos campaign for a little bit. But Clan Molder, I'm hoping for a help put. I'm hoping for them because I want a starting position up north near the Chaos Wastes in Help It, because I think that'll be fun.
Mm-hmm.
Fighting against Kislev as the Skaven and being more directly opposed to the Empire, because you're really not that far away from them right there.
Mm-hmm. When I saw like they were redoing a original race, I was like, well, obviously it's not the High Elves because they're like just fucking done.
Yeah, stick of work in them.
Yeah, like they just got 2 new legendary lords, a bunch of campaign mechanics they got fixed, and added a new generic lord with 9 different variants. So yeah, I think they're done. Like that's fair to say. Yeah. I think the Lizardmen, I don't think they're getting a rework, just because there's like 2 more lords that may or may not be Wood Elves, but probably at max one of them is.
Definitely one of them is.
Yeah, I can't see them like quote unquote like reworking a Warhammer 2 base race without adding a legendary lord. I feel like that'd be a little weird.
No, that ain't happening. We're gonna get at least one legendary lord with like something like that, I think.
Yeah, and I do feel like the Lizardmen are in a good place for the most part. They can use a few changes, but I don't think it's a like rework, and I don't think they're in the same place that like Skaven are. Like Skaven generic faction effects are kind of I don't know. They feel like it feels like they're missing something comparatively.
I think a big problem lies with their tech tree.
Yes.
Maybe not a huge problem. I kind of see where they were going with it. There's like a feeling. I don't know how to describe it, but there's something I get about it. But it needs to not totally be reworked, but definitely someone needs to go over it.
Yeah. Like it's not in the same place like the greenskins just were, but it needs some touch-ups.
Yeah, and I think that's going to come whenever they're definitely going to make another legendary lord for the Lizardmen. I don't know when, but I know it's going to come eventually.
Yeah, and like Dark Elves could also get another lord and potentially get a rework, but to be honest, I think their like overall faction as Dark Elves is pretty solid. Like I feel like that all around is really good, and I feel like every legendary lord feels distinct and like its own play style but very different from each other. Like I honestly feel like Dark Elves is like probably the best all around, just in terms of like every legendary lord being like solid and different.
I mean, I still see a free an FLC lord coming for them eventually.
Yeah, for sure.
I think they're gonna get one more.
Yeah, no, I definitely think they're gonna get another legendary lord. Like, absolutely. Just I don't think it's gonna be accompanying a rework, because I don't think they need one.
No, I don't think they need one either.
Yeah.
People have been theorizing that it's going to be like some people. I think fewer are like it's definitely the Dark Elves with the Wood Elves, and I'm kind of like, I don't see that.
I wouldn't put it past CA, but like at the same time, I just don't think so.
No, CA also has a very clear love affair with the Skaven. I feel like they
make them, yeah.
They've been pushing Skaven for quite a bit, especially Clan Scryer followed by Clan Eshin. To me, Clan Boulder is like a big thing that I saw was apparently that in the trailer, or the last trailer, there was like a Skaven symbol. There's been like Skaven symbols spotted. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And even discounting that, even though it was just like a reused asset, CA seems to clearly like the Skaven, and also the Skaven are very popular. Like it's
I think they're just leaning into the fan base, to be honest.
Yeah, I think they are too, and that's smart. You know.
Yeah, fair enough.
You know, people are gonna buy it.
Mm-hmm.
It's how it is, especially if it's like Wood Elves, which a lot of people have been waiting for. I know they don't have many fans, but I've certainly wanted a reason to play through Wood Elf campaign. You know.
Mm-hmm. Like that was me with the Greenskins. Like I didn't really have any interest in them until they got updated, and then I was like, oh my god, this is like super fun and something I can totally see myself coming back to as different legendary lords, or even like this campaign in Vortex or something like that.
Yeah, very much so, and especially having a Wood Elf campaign available in Vortex is going to be interesting. I guess it depends what the faction mechanics are, especially because I feel like you're just going to get slapped right in Orion's camp, which we've had so many legendary lords, like so many episodes have taken place right around Orion's camp. It's been yeah.
It's also, I think, as far as I know, the only map point for Wood Elves that is shared between Vortex and Mortal Empires.
Yes, yeah, that is definitely accurate.
At the very least, there is already 2 legendary lords right beside each other in Athelloren, and Athelloren isn't in Vortex. So I would be shocked if it was like set there. They're just like, hey, we threw another lord in this tiny ass forest.
I'm just hoping there's like some sort of like terraforming aspect to it, because if they're gonna restrict me to Athelloren or just Orion's camp, and I don't know.
Yeah, because like at the moment they're like they have like red settlements on everything except like Wood Elf territory. No.
Yeah, pretty much. It's like either yellow or red, basically.
Like you don't really take territory.
No, you build little outposts that are almost useless, you know? So either they're going to have to find a way to make building tall, like really fucking interesting, or they're going to have to let me build walls, which I don't understand. Which trees, couldn't you grow them in a hedge or something resembling?
Grow a hedge, guys.
Yeah, grow a hedge, you know. Something, man. I need to feel like I can expand as them. Maybe that's not what they're going for, but if that's not what they're going for, they really need to succeed with whatever it is they decide to do.
I would really like just like a very ambushy faction. Like I feel like the Skaven kind of fills that role, but I'd love to have something that's just like not maybe guaranteed ambushes, but like
in the forest, it should be guaranteed.
Yeah, or like it's like significant chance that you're not going to fight on an open field, essentially.
And it'd be great if like I don't know, it was somehow easier to fight in the woods, because I feel like I just try to fight outside of forests because they're annoying just from a camera perspective.
Yeah, like I think it's fine because they already have like bonuses, or like they're not affected by forests or anything like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does kind of like suck to actually like play in them. They're hard to follow.
I just remember Medieval 2. There was like, I think the Crusades expansion
Mhm.
where you'd play as like the Spanish against like the Mayan and Aztec, and like every map was like in the jungle, and you could not fucking see a damn thing. It was
Yeah, even Lustria is like supposed to be like mostly jungle, and like the maps aren't bad.
no, they're not.
They're like partially wooded, but not totally.
I'm sure there's a way they could do it to where it would not be, I don't know.
Yeah.
Such a pain.
I also hope it's just not like if it's in Orion's camp, that it's not just like, all right, welcome to the desert. Here's a bunch of Tomb Kings that are just like gonna throw themselves at you.
Yeah, really, man. I mean, we've been fighting Tomb King, Skaven, Lizardmen.
I just feel like it's a bad matchup. It's like legions of chaff and big monsters versus like pokey boys.
Well, it might be one of those things where it's kind of like Imric, where I was not really curious to play Imric on Vortex, but the place to be was on Mortal Empires with him.
Yeah.
So maybe Orion's camp will be more interesting on Mortal Empires, although it's just kind of like on the border of this, like the edge there.
Yeah.
Vortex, you get more freedom. Like you can go south, if you wanted to, I guess.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. There's probably some into the Lizardman territory sort of thing. Makes more sense.
But the big thing is, if Clan Molder is coming in, where the hell are they going to start in the Vortex campaign?
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Huh. Yeah, because they already like kind of fucked Lustria with too many Skaven Lords because they're just like, throw Ikit in there.
Oh my god, don't. I hope they don't throw Molder into Lustria.
I doubt it.
Southlands. You got Queek and Snicketch over there.
Yeah. Honestly, I could see him like just throwing them into a corner like where Norska is right now.
I as I was like saying those things, I was thinking about that on the map. Maybe they could make the map just a tiny bit bigger. Add another
Rearrange
province
it up there because there's nothing playable up there. It's just like high elves can push up there. Like for the most part, it's like essentially uninhabited because Norska doesn't like fucking with high elves.
No, it's kind of a sad state of affairs.
Yeah, so I could see them like just getting tossed up there with maybe a little bit of like rework to the islands or the land up there. Potentially,
I think they'd have to.
Yeah.
What's that island that you see in Mortal Empires? I don't think you see it in Vortex. It's called
Albion.
Albion. I mean, I know like rats aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's one settlement on Vortex.
Oh, okay. On Mortal Empires, it's like now 3.
Yeah, it's a whole province. Yeah.
Maybe I think they would have to expand the map just a little bit on Vortex, or maybe they don't. I don't know what they're working with right now.
They could also like throw it up by Negarond or something.
Yeah, with Ikit. Or not Ikit.
Like
Tretch.
Crone Hellbrand. Oh yeah, it'd be somewhat close to Tretch.
It'd have to be if it was up there.
Yeah.
But there's no place in the middle. Like the middle is like the Cult of Pleasure and our boy, the Exiles in a Heck.
Yeah, there's not too many places where I could see it going. That said, like I'm like intimidated by the fact that there's 3 new lords coming to that map in general.
No, they're not all going to Vortex. One of them is specifically not going to the Vortex.
Oh, really?
They have said that. Yeah. There is. They have confirmed one of them is only going to be on the Mortal Empires campaign.
Because that makes me wonder if they're going to do like 2 Wood Elves, make one for Vortex just so that they're in there, and then make one for just Mortal Empires because they could put it in like Lorelorn Forest at that point. They could put it. I mean, they could like throw another one in Athel-Loran.
Well, that's been like the theory I've seen going around. Is there? Well, whoever is in the Vortex campaign will be in the Mortal Empires as well. But the theory has been one of the legendary lords for the Wood Elves is strictly going to be Mortal Empires. Because they have come out and said one legendary lord that's coming out is only available on Mortal Empires. So
yeah, I didn't see that. Huh? That's super interesting.
I've seen it somewhere. So
That's why I think the running thing is there's going to be 2 for the Wood Elves and 1 for the Skaven, is the theory, which I think makes sense. It tends to come out in 3s, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. At the same time, I'd love to see like a Wood Elf, a Skaven, and someone else. I want my Boris Toddbringer DLC.
Dude, we're gonna have to. Well, you can get a mod for that, man.
Yeah, I might go play like the Kislev mod after this.
And just get Mixu's legendary mods.
Yeah.
One of my ideas for like a co-op campaign for us, which we don't have to do, was just an idea, was to do the like pick 2 of the Empire like minor factions and then just stage a rebellion against the actual Empire and try and conquer everybody else.
Just be an ass, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I am looking for. I bet the trailer's probably going to drop like any day now. Like probably like a day or 2 after we render.
Yeah, I was kind of like, oh shit, when it like when we rescheduled, because I was like, I think they might drop like actual information before we can speculate.
The trailer's coming, man. It's probably gonna be like a day or 2 after today.
I think so, yeah.
Or after Troy launches. It's either gonna be like a day or 2 after Troy launches, I think. Because they're doing a lot of stuff with Troy right now.
That's true, yeah.
Anyway, it's been kind of a long episode, man.
Getting tired?
Oh man, I've been tired. How about yourself?
I'm all right, but you're 2 hours ahead of me at the same time.
It's already tomorrow to me.
That's crazy. We recorded over the course of 2 days. You can say that.
Yeah. 2 days. Yeah, it was a weird one. But yeah, so dwarves, I'll start getting worked on those. That'll be fun because I've never gotten far with them, so I'm kind of excited.
Yeah, I'm excited.
I'll definitely be downloading Troy in a couple days.
All right. Sounds good.
Anyway, I'm glad you're at your new place. Happy for you.
Thank you. Exciting.
Yeah, always is, man. Anyway, you got anything else?
I think I am all right.
I'm all right as well. All right, man. Well, thanks for sticking with me for, God, what has it been, like 3 hours now?
Since we started? About 4.
Fuck. Yeah, I'm definitely splitting these up.
Yeah.
Give me time to render these. I can't guarantee when I'm going to get them done.
Yeah,
but
no worries. Yeah, if it's like, yeah, doesn't matter.
They'll get done. I just can't wait to, sometimes I get distracted too, and I'm like, man, I only have so much free time. Like, what was it last week? I was just like, man, I'm having fun playing as the Skaven right now. I really don't want to edit anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough.
All right, man. All right. Thanks again. And anybody out there who's still awake and joining us, it's been good.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We'll be doing the dwarves soon, and stick around for who knows what's coming down the line. Archer will get his new computer. Maybe we'll do a little bit of streaming.
Oh yeah.
Something crazy like that. It'll be fun. All right. Thanks, Archer. I'll see you in the near future.
Mm-hmm.
Later, man.
See ya.